Welcome once again to my channel. On this channel, I make the learning of marketing easy and simple. Today, we're going to talk about the marketing evolution. But before I start this lecture, if you have not subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button and the notification button so that anytime I release a new video, you'll be among the first people to get to watch the video. Today, we're going to look at the marketing evolution. Marketing, just like any other discipline, has gone through some stages or have gone through some historical times, right? The marketing evolution talks about the various stages that marketing has gone through to where it has become today, right? In this video, I'm going to show you the various stages that marketing has gone through or that marketing has evolved through to today. Now, let's look at the various stages of the marketing evolution. The first stage is known as the production orientation era. This era was the era that is before the Industrial Revolution and somewhere close to 1920s. These were the times when very little manufacturing technology has been developed by then. A lot of products were produced by hand and very few also produced by very non-technically savvy machines. So you realize a lot of things were produced by hand, which means that fewer goods were produced to meet the then higher demand for goods. The notion during this era was that a good product will sell itself. So businesses will just produce, and because there is the demand, they don't care about the needs and wants of the customers because people wanted the product, whether it meets their needs or it did not meet their needs and wants. Then came the sales orientation era. This era was prior to the 1950s, and in fact, it was the shortest era among the orientations. This was during this era where there was development in technology. For example, the conveyor belt technology and other manufacturing technologies. More goods could be produced, and hence the notion was that once more goods can be produced, advertising, and for that matter, persuasive advertising and informative advertising and selling can be used to get products to customers. So this era looked at persuasive advertising and personal selling to sell to customers. This era was the shortest, like I said, and it was the era that saw the development in technology. So with the development in technology by then, the companies could produce more products to meet the unflinching demand for goods and services during that time. The next era in the marketing evolution is the marketing orientation era. This started from the 1950s, where the power that was in the hands of the sellers were shifted to the buyers. So there's a shift from seller market to the buyer's market. When more goods were produced, especially after the Second World War, consumer goods were produced, and in this era, consumer needs have to be solved first. Businesses now have to realize the fact that customers have needs and have to be taken care of in producing the goods and services that they produce. So you need to sort out the consumer's needs before you produce so you can satisfy the customer. So this era saw the prioritization of consumer needs first, and then satisfying these needs through the delivery of value. The next era, or the fourth era, was the relationship marketing, or is the relationship marketing era. It was during the 20th century. Organizations now realize that apart from just meeting customer needs and satisfying those needs and even anticipating the needs of the customers, there has to be some kind of a win-win relationship, a long-term unending relationship between the business and the customer. So it was to do more with focusing on establishing and maintaining long-term relationship with customers and suppliers. In a nutshell, it was all about developing value in the long term, added relationship, and meeting customer needs, as well as having proper supplier relationships. So these are the areas of the marketing evolution. In fact, this is the basic or the basics of the marketing evolution. Thank you very much for watching my channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and subscribe. Share with your friends who are learning marketing and let them subscribe. Thank you very much.